Warning: the consumption of raw beef may result in an increased risk of mild irritation, general discomfort, and/or hurt feelings. Viewer discretion is advised.
I've told you this story. I want the listeners to hear this.
Great.
This was a few weeks ago about, there was 6 guys I went to high school with who came into New York, one of whom lives here, who I see pretty regularly. 2 of whom live in other parts of the country I see when I'm on tour. 3 of whom I have not seen this century. Since like the 99, I think was the last time. It was crazy. But they came in town. We all went to the Rage Against the Machine concert at Madison Square Garden. Fuck, it was phenomenal. Rage, what a fucking, what a band, what a first band to bring up for a podcast called Raw Beef about things you're pissed off about. Anyway, the night before we go to the cellar, I get them all tickets. They seat them in the back per my request so that they, because I hate when I can see people I know.
Absolutely.
Right? And Caitlin went up, like 2 before me. Thank God it was 2 before me. But 2 people before me, and you had one of those sets where you're sitting in the back of the room as another comedian going, come on. Like, fuck off, really? Do you have to lean into that bit? Oh, you didn't want them only laughing, you wanted them laughing, screaming, gasping for air, and applauding and crying a little bit because they realized the show's over after you get off stage. Just an awesome set. All my friends fucking loved you. But for the rest of the day, we were like, or I'm sorry, the next day before the concert, we were just doing like walking around New York, drinking beers, hanging out.
Yeah.
And you say something in that set where you go, "Mama's coming," right?
Yeah.
And that became the like cry for the day. Of like a bunch of fucking dudes in their 40s.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, hey, who wants another round? Mama's coming. Right? Like throughout the day. Mama's coming. Who's hungry? Mama's coming. It was, and at one point, if you know your Rage Against the Machine songs, wait, which fucking song is it? Mike, you know Rage, right? Fuck. Fuck. Why am I blanking? It's a song, Anger is a Gift. I want to say it's Fistful of Steel. No.
Your anger is a gift.
No, what's the song?
Oh, Freedom.
Freedom. I should be slapped in the face for forgetting the fucking.
Okay,
anyway,
I got you.
It was during Freedom. There's this long pause before Zach De La Rocha, however you want to say it, but I think it's De La Rocha. Before he goes, anger is a gift in the microphone, and my friend standing next to me just looks over and goes, Mama's coming. And like right before, anger is a gift. And then, that is iced into my skull forever. For my guest, Caitlin Peluffo.
Hello, Mama's coming.
Mama's coming. That should be a T-shirt. That should be a button. That should be a button that you put near the button.
Yeah? Make it into underwear?
Mama's coming.
Mama's coming.
I mean, dude, hey, let's all get paid.
I mean, I appreciate it. Thank you.
That was an awesome set, but that was also I've always said this behind you.
Behind me?
I've always said this about you behind your back.
Okay, fun. Ooh.
But no, you have complete, like, what's the energy I would call it? Like, oh, I have to talk to you. Like, you magnetic, I guess I would call it. But magnetic implies like I just want to be close to you and listen. You have a more like, hi. Like if we were strangers and neither one of us were comedians, I would be like, hey, just hey, but not like hitting on you. Just be like, hey, what the fuck, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And you'd be like, I know. And like you just have that energy of like, I'm in this. I'm in life.
Ronan calls me, like, he saw me in Brooklyn and I was just walking down the street in my old neighborhood and he was like, this is like Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Because I'm like, hey, how are you? Hey, whoa, you get your plants? There's chickens. There's literally chickens. You know the chickens.
There are literally chickens in Brooklyn.
I just love talking to people. Give me the goose. Give me the gossip? The gossip. The gossip. Tell me about your day. Gab. I love it.
You
Give
have
it
the
all
gift
to me.
of gab.
Yeah, I like it.
You do have, because I remember, I think there was one time where we were hanging out, and I think I was like, so you're from the Midwest? And you were like, no, I'm from Northern California, right? NorCal.
San Francisco.
Bay
Area, yeah.
Right, and I'm like, no, no shit. I completely was like, this is Midwest, hot dish, cheese curds in a bowl.
A lot of flannel, so I get it.
Lot of boots.
I like my flannel. I like my boots. I like being comfortable.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you
like
also,
androgynously comfortable. That's what I like.
don't you say that also in stand up where you're like, I'm a lumberjack. I'm not a lesbian, or don't you?
I'm not gay. I just dress the part.
That's what it is.
Oh no, I'm not gay. I just wear the uniform.
Yeah.
Very fun. A quick little get into it moment. Just quick little. Oh.
No,
yeah.
we like you. Yeah. I mean, that's okay. So, do you find having this attitude? Mm-hmm. Would you describe yourself as positive?
I like being positive.
Yeah.
But if something gets under my skin, it'll fester for a long time.
For days.
That's why I go to therapy, because I just let that cycle of anxiety just go and go and go. And so I'm learning how to cut it off so I can just stay positive.
Oh my God. I would love to be a fly on the wall.
Oh
in
my
your
God.
therapist office where.
God bless her.
But not.
She's really working.
But how about this? A fly that doesn't speak English. So I can't understand what you're saying, so I don't have secrets,
Yeah.
but I can just see emotions.
Yeah.
And the idea of you just being like, hey, how are you? All right, everyone, I'm going to get my head doctor.
Yeah.
I'm going to get my head doctor appointment over with. And you walk in and you're like, fuck! Fuck you. Fuck this, fuck that.
Pretty much.
Then,
but then it's also like, fuck me. I'm a piece of shit. Fuck me.
It's all my fault.
Yeah.
It's all my fault.
A lot of it is that. It's like, did I do something wrong? I did. I'm a piece of shit. And then it just goes and goes until I spiral to the end, and then I binge drink. So.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. I'm working on it. I'm just drinking for fun.
This is like looking into a gender mirror. Where you're just like, so this is what I'd be like.
We are dressed the same.
We are. We
came in with two small iced coffees,
right, exactly.
2 backpacks.
From 2 competing coffee services. What am I saying?
Yeah.
Coffee services, coffee chains.
We're both round.
Yeah, we're both. Nah, I got you beat on round.
I'm fluffy. Not fluffy, but like squishy. You squeeze me and it feels good.
Oh, you're like
you know what I mean?
But you're like a stress ball, so squeeze too hard.
Yeah, it'll fucking. And then I'll start flexing.
Fuck. Would you? Okay, all right, interesting, because everything you just described to me is a very similar, just constant for me, right? But I diagnosed obsessive compulsive disorder.
Yeah.
Have you ever been up that rabbit hole?
We haven't been up that rabbit hole.
Up that rabbit hole. Do you go up rabbit holes? Who gives a shit?
You know what? Your rabbit hole goes up, and I like that about you.
Yeah,
okay?
exactly. Thank you.
It's a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
They can be anywhere.
You got to bounce. You got to hop to get into it.
I've seen Alice in Wonderland. They put the shits everywhere. Anyway, I have the all or nothing disorder or whatever. So like it's either I am killing it, I am 100% great, wonderful, or I'm a piece of shit, everything's awful, and I bombed, and I'm miserable.
So, okay.
So that's me. There's no in between. So we're trying to get to the point where I can still have those highs, but the lows aren't as low, because when I go dark, and it lasts for like a week.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. It's real shame.
In your darkest of darks, do you find yourself? Are you still able to walk in your neighborhood like,
yes.
Hey,
yeah.
Okay, you can still.
But I'm drunk. But I'm hammered. I'm hammered. I know when I'm starting to go down, because I'll drink like a lot every day. I'll drink like 3-4 glasses of wine every day, and then just keep it going. And not in the beginning. I still do my stand up first, and then.
Right.
But I can always tell when I'm getting to a dark place when I'm drinking every single day.
Okay, wait. Wow, it's like drinking alone.
Yeah.
You want to know
Just
something?
to drink.
You know what's fucked up?
What?
That's only recently been a thing for me.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But me, it's more like it's New York. It's fucking hot. Here's the thing about me, and this is immediately going to alienate probably thousands of my hundreds of thousands of fans.
Of course.
But I hate summer.
I don't like summer either.
I just hate it across the board.
It's too hot, too muggy. My hair hates it.
I've never, even when I was a beautiful little boy who used to get the shit kicked out of him for being so beautiful. All right. I wish listen, this is the thing. I don't know how I feel about kids on social media, but I'm talking about kids whose parents put them on social media.
Yeah.
Like kids who have a social media page that their parents run because they're only 3 to 7 or something. I don't 100% know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
I'm still on the fence because I have one friend who does it well, I think. You know what I mean? Like they post pretty good stuff. And I have another friend back home who I'm like, dude, you're turning your child into fucking creep bait. Dude.
Yeah.
Pedo bait. Or just like, do you think your kid wants this 4-minute clip of them crying like a dumb 7-year-old
Yeah.
online forever? Like, this is a low moment for them. They're a weak, dumb child, and you are like chastising them and leading them on and putting it on for the followers. And it's like,
in a way, I can see what they're trying to do, because they're like, parenthood is hard. We're all going through it. We're all relating. And so when someone thinks they're a bad parent, they can look to that thing and be like, oh, we're all in this together. Everybody's struggling.
Right. Or look to it and go, yes, I'm a terrible parent.
Yeah.
I filmed this for the views.
Exactly.
But I do kind of wish social media existed when I was like preteen, early teens, because it would have been a lot of me fucking looking roughed up.
Yeah.
Because when I was a kid, I was a little, real dark-skinned, olive-skinned, big, bright-eyed, looking like I'm wearing eyeliner 24/7 kid.
Yeah.
So everyone I met until I was like 16 immediately hated me.
Oh.
I'm talking about women as well, because I had eyeliner. Like, oh, look at this one's eyes. Oh, look. Oh, you're wearing eyeliner, sweetheart? Of course you're not. You just have perfect eyes.
Yeah.
And now they're mad at me because they can't get their shit. I'm like, I am sorry. I didn't design this world where women have to put on eyeliner. My bad. I'm 9.
Yeah.
And then every year in school, the first 2 weeks were just like, hey, fucking fruitcake. You know, but they didn't say fruitcake.
No.
That ain't what they said. They said the French word for fruitcake, which is fajotte. Right? And, but yeah, anyway, that's how I grew up. What was my point? Getting my shit kicked in my face. Growing up, beautiful kid. Oh, summertime.
Yeah.
But then, even then, when I was a kid, I was like, the beach is not that interesting.
No. I can go there for about an hour tops.
Yeah.
I don't like the sand. I want to be able to see the bottom of whatever I'm about to go into.
Yeah.
And I freak out about sharks and crabs and all that stuff.
Right.
So my max is 2 hours at the beach. And it's not worth it, because I'm literally driving 45 minutes to get to the beach, get out. 2 hours later, I'm like, get me the fuck out of here.
Sharks and crabs?
All of them.
Like,
Anything that could cause me a little bit of pain.
This is a spectrum.
I know.
Like, one of them is an apex predator. One of them, there's a buffet. They're a buffet.
One of them pinches your toes. They do a little pinch of your toes, and you're like, oh, what is that? And then it just reminds you that you can't see the bottom of the fucking ocean.
Yeah. I do like lakes, though, for some weird reason.
Yeah, lakes are, because there's not really,
and because
nothing can murder you in a lake.
Except for Jason Voorhees of the Friday the 13th chain.
Oh, Jesus.
Horror chain, right, Mike? He came from the lake.
Sure did.
He was chained to the bottom of the lake.
I came
for 20
from
years.
the lake.
But, hey, I'll take my chances. There's only one of him. There's a fuck ton of sharks.
Yeah.
Unless you're an environmentalist reminding us how they're all dying and the jellyfish are going to take over. Guess what? The jellyfish have already taken over, okay? They're called liberals. No. They got no spine and they just want to sting you.
Yeah, they wiggle and they go with the flow of the ocean.
And the only way you can get them away is if you piss on them.
Yeah. They just call it water sports, though.
I know, but also fuck conservatives. Fuck everyone.
Yeah.
Hey, this podcast is a no sides podcast. Unlike Caitlin's all or nothing, we are all gray. We're trying to get you where we
all gray.
want you to be in the middle here with us.
Yeah.
Wait, so
that's the goal.
What, Caitlin? All right, let's get to the fucking point here. What is it? How many steps have we burnt during this? 15 minutes in. I want to know what your beef is. What's pissing you off right now?
Okay,
because you got a list. I see.
I got a list.
So she's got some Kobe beef, some Chuck, some ground. Let's see what you got.
Well, let's open up with the thing that just happened on the train.
Oh yeah, you got a thing.
And it's happened twice now.
So you're talking within an hour. Fresh.
Oh no, this happened within an hour.
Yes.
But it reminded me of another time that it happened again.
Hot beef.
All right, so we'll start from the beginning.
Fresh beef.
Okay, the first time I saw this happen, it was this kid. He was walking down the street, all right, and he was videotaping a woman in front of him in spandex. He was just videotaping her walk.
Fuck.
Yeah, she didn't know. She was just walking, living her life, and he's videotaping her. And I was like, that's creepy. That's so creepy, right?
Just for his
pleasure.
Yeah.
And so I didn't say anything then because I was like, I don't think it's illegal. She's fully clothed. And
can't see her face, I guess.
And then I didn't want to be like,
Yeah.
you can't see her face. And I didn't want to be like, hey, stop filming her, because then she's like, oh God, he's filming me. And then it ruins her day. She doesn't need to have her day ruined. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it was like, right now,
I
it's,
see what you're saying, yeah.
You know, it's like a murky thing, but it bothered me. And I still wish I had said something quietly to him or stood in front of the camera and been like, I see you, asshole. What are you doing? That's fucking creepy behavior.
Also, you don't want it to like be like, excuse me, ma'am, he's filming you. And she turned to her, she's like, I know.
Yeah.
It's for my Instagram page. Stop ruining it. You don't want that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I was
But
like,
that's,
little white lady hero, like wannabe. Oh my God, that would have been a nightmare. So I didn't say anything, but it still irked me, and I still think about it. Then today on the train, I'm making this list. I'm like, make a list of things that bother me. No problem. Anyway, I'm sitting there and I look over, and a guy is taking pictures of a woman wearing shorts across from him, just of her legs. Just of her bare legs. And she's wearing like khaki shorts. She's not even like she could wear whatever she wants.
Yeah,
She's
of course.
right to wear
But I'm saying like,
but she was wearing Birkenstocks, and he was just zooming in on her crotch area.
Whoa.
Yeah. And so I just lean over and I just stare at him. And then he's like, he feels it, you know, and so he, like turns around, he sees me, you know, and then I just stare at him for 2 full stops, stare at him, and I was like, you're gonna say something, Caitlin. You're gonna fucking say something. And then I see him start to delete one, and then he deleted another one.
Okay.
And then he swiped, and I saw that there was still one more on there. And so I was just waiting. And then it was my stop. So I got up and I said, you have one more to delete.
Wow.
You have one more to delete. And he's just like, oh. And I was like, delete it. And then I had to get off the train. So I don't know if he deleted it, but I definitely made him uncomfortable. And I looked back at the woman. She had no idea what was going on.
Right.
So it was like, okay, she can go about her day and not be like, oh, this guy was creeping on me, zooming in on my crotch.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
This is where I wish there was we should invent an invention right now just called like a creep dick.
Yeah.
Basically where when you realize a guy's taking a picture of your crotch, you could just it's a prosthetic that every woman has. You can deploy it, and it's just a dick comes hanging out.
Yeah.
Like, oh, were you looking at my crotch?
Yeah.
And my dick, bro?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
something.
Yeah.
Something just, or maybe it just starts to get erect every
Yes.
picture, you
Just
know,
like
through the thing, just bung, 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 bung,
a
bung.
lady boner.
Yeah.
So you just look at a guy and get a boner.
Yeah. That would be
A
great.
boner under a dress. That would be.
Oh, my God.
That would be fucking hysterical.
That would be amazing. I would love that,
No, that
because
would
then
be
they would
so
zoom
funny.
in and be like, oh no. Yeah.
I can't handle a woman with a dick.
Oh, it makes me so mad.
Yeah, that's worthy of anger, because that's one of those things that like I'm surprised I haven't seen more of.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm on the lookout for it, though.
Yeah,
I'm just fucking, yeah.
because it's like whatever happened. Hey, look, whatever happened to just good old memory bank?
Yeah. Yeah. Take a look. You don't
Yeah.
need a picture.
No,
The picture makes me think that you're sending it out to people.
sending it out to people, or you're just like, what if that guy was like, all right, I'll delete this one. He swipes it. He just keeps swiping, and there's just probably probably just years of archived crotch shots.
Yeah.
And then one day you're gonna find a website called Crotch Shots.
Yeah.
And then there's just crotch shot, and it's just
Yeah.
like, all right, well, and then there'll be those people who are like, well, it's not hurting anyone. They're not.
Yeah. I mean, I hate that argument, because it's still just like predatory behavior.
It's still it may not hurt the person whose crotch is being photographed, but it 100% says, hey, get out there and film crotches.
Mm-hmm.
Other pervs,
Yes.
you got a whole video camera too.
Yeah. It was so funny because he noticed that I was watching him, and then he starts taking pictures of like the seat in front of him, and then of the skylight, and then out the window. And I was like, you're not fooling me, buddy.
Yeah.
I know you're not taking pictures of the whole car. I know what's going on here. He's just like zooming in on the doors, and I was like, bitch.
Wow, I'm an engineering student, and I'm studying the makeup of this subway car, which is amazing.
It's amazing that this seat can hold this woman's bare legs.
Ooh,
Amazing.
yeah. I'm zooming in to show that it could carry up to, what, 200 pounds, lady? Like 200? That's the thing she gets worse.
Yeah.
The worst of, what, 200? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, it made me so mad. I like almost lost, but he's also like a teenager, you know?
That's
like this
okay.
little-
That's
okay.
great.
What?
Lose it on a fucking teenager.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Okay, to jump on your beef,
Mm-hmm.
A, okay, that's a good beef, but B, a big beef I have connected to your beef is when people go, but they're just a kid. No,
Yeah.
fuck that. No,
Yeah.
fuck that. Nip that shit in the bud. If they're 9,
Yeah.
maybe take it easy on them, but
Yeah.
still let them have it. But if it's a fucking 16, 17-year-old,
Yeah.
nah, fuck that. When you see them doing creepy shit, you slap that down fast
Yeah.
so that they don't get to be 32 and being like,
Yeah.
well, no one ever said anything.
Yeah. I thought it was just fine. She
What
didn't
are
know
you
I was
talking
taking
about?
the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you? I thought chicks like being roofied.
Yeah.
You're like, no one likes being roofied. You
No,
fucking
we'll
loser.
do it ourselves. It's called Advil PM.
Yeah, but it
all
goes.
right?
I mean, but it's like I feel like there are so many creepy fucking. Like, you remember what was that fucking dude who the swimmer Brock
Turner.
Turner. So I remember his dad looked worse in that whole situation
Yeah.
than me, if you ask me, because he was just, oh, my son, come on, man, 15 minutes or whatever he said. It was like it was so bad. But like, there's no way that motherfucker did not showcase that tendency earlier on.
Oh, yeah.
When he was 13 or 14, probably fucking fondling one of his cousins or,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Or like
Yeah.
sniffing panties out of it. And like, there's no way he didn't get caught doing something sort of like, whoa, bro.
Yeah.
And someone should have just been like, hey,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Women are people.
Yeah.
Just so you know,
Nah.
they're people.
Sometimes angry, pissed off people. You want to know why? Let me show you this website, Crotch Shop.
Yeah.
This is where my invention comes in, Lady Boner.
Yeah. Okay, sharks.
Yeah. Or crabs. We're scared of both of you. Yeah.
Oh, they are terrifying.
Yeah. I don't want to jump in a lake with any shark unless it's going to give me 14 million
Yeah.
to invest in my Peluffos poppers.
Oh, I could rip the ears off of that guy. Ugh.
With that little fucking kid?
Yeah, that little fucking kid.
You should. I mean, someone should.
Yeah.
But
He's currently living in Ohio, and there is a Facebook group of women in the area that keep tabs on him, and anytime they see him out, they let people know where he's at, what he's doing. People are like independently tracking this man's.
Brock
women,
Turner?
Where
Oh,
women
yeah.
know where he is. This was now
Good.
2022. This just came out 6 days ago.
no.
So yeah,
Oh,
there-
wow.
people have not forgotten about this guy.
That's.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
that's
I mean,
good.
Yeah, that's some shit
Yeah.
to not forget.
Yeah. I
And,
hope.
like,
He, I
you know?
hope he deals with it for as long as he should have been in jail.
Yeah.
Because he didn't. He just got probation, right?
6 months.
6
jail.
months jail. Yeah. So
Yeah.
for what he should have gotten, what was it? 15 to 20 years for rape? Yeah, he should have gotten that. So I hope he has to deal with it for that long.
Just like fucking but like that's like kids like you're talking about, like, you know, with the film and the camera shit, man. It's just like I'm like I said, shocked you're not walking. I'm shocked that's not like a thing that women now are just like wearing backpacks too low.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just like a fuck you, don't look.
Yeah.
I also just like the idea that like, look, I do a bit about it. Like, the idea that just looking isn't enough is
Yeah.
fucking weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
Of just like, because I talk about that on stage. I'm like, I'm all about. I live in New York City, great butts,
Yeah. A lot of butts.
a lot of great
good
butts,
butts.
and there ain't nothing wrong with catching an eyeful.
Yeah.
But that's it. Don't be a fucking weirdo about
Yeah.
it. Just soak it in. Soak it in. As soon as they're out of your line of sight, done. Don't let your head move.
Yeah. Look,
you
don't
know?
click. Okay.
Look, don't zoom.
Yeah. It was
know?
so creepy. But now I think he'll like think twice every time he does it because he's
Yeah.
gonna look around. And that's gonna make him look more creepy in the future if he tries to do it again. Because there's just some angry woman wearing all black with wet hair being like, "You motherfucker, you delete it right now.
I will fucking.
Mama's watching."
You should have your own line of Mama's blank. Mama's funnel caking.
Yeah.
What the hell is that? It's funnel caking. You'll see by the shirt, by the sweatshirt. Well, then also, yeah, I say, I'm with you on that. Fucking say something.
Yeah. I
You
think
know?
yeah. From now on I don't care if I look like an idiot. I'm just gonna say something. Because it's happened more than once now. So it's like, obviously this is the thing that's going on.
I wish we were all, as a society, just okay with looking like idiots.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know there are a lot of idiots out there who seem to think, it seems like they're okay with looking that way.
Yeah.
But in reality, I don't think they think they're being idiots.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I get emotional. I know.
That little creep.
Or I blow my throat out doing shows every night and don't gargle enough honey.
Don't I know it? I always go through cycles of about to lose my voice and then take like 6 hours off and then I don't. The weekends in New York City are the worst because if I'm doing like my set like 6 to 8 times a night. And so my voice by the end of the night is just like,
Yeah.
my tight little pussy.
Yeah. Not as tight as my vocal cords are restricted right now.
Are tight.
If you could fuck my vocal cords.
Yeah, and swollen.
Yeah. Throbbing.
Yeah.
Are you into this? You want to film that? Film my vocal cords, you fucking creepo. What about filming the person filming? Just be like, hey, look, watch, hey, everyone, this guy. Just
maybe publicly shame them.
Like fake Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm on live on Facebook right now. And this guy, what's up, man? He's just filming chicks' crotches.
Yeah. If I could do that in a way that wouldn't let the woman know.
Yeah, okay, I see what
I'm
you're saying.
very much, I don't want her to feel like a victim if she can just go on with her day.
Just get through it?
Yeah, she's allowed to wear whatever she wants. She can live her life.
Yeah.
I'll police you. I'll police the creeps, okay?
Yeah.
Give me a badge. I'll walk down every fucking car, check people's phones, and just be like, you go on and keep reading your book.
That would actually be a hilarious, like a show.
Yeah.
Caitlin Peluffo, Creep Police.
Yeah.
You know?
I'd do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would trust you because you're walking around, you know the neighborhood.
Yeah.
You're saying hi to people. You're policing like they say you're supposed to police in The Wire, the only police procedural I've ever watched. It's 5 times in a row. But hey, any creeps today, Jack?
Yeah.
No creeps today, Paloofs. We're up here in Queens.
Are they treating the chickens well, huh?
I mean, these chickens are creeping on one another. This one won't keep his head out of that one's ass.
Fucking creepy chicken.
What the fuck are people doing with the chickens? Eggs, right?
Eggs?
Yeah, right?
It's got to be eggs. And then they also sell by the quarter so that you can feed the chickens. So they're making quarters every time.
No shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you can feed the chickens?
You can feed the chickens.
I mean, it's a quarter, but still, people are like, I want to feed it.
Yeah. The amount of people who stop there so that their dumb little kid can be like, it hurts when I feed the chickens.
Or is it some woman walking by and the dude's like, would you like to feed a chicken, ma'am? And she's like, sure, give him a quarter. When she bends over to get some feed across the street,
I swear to
some
God,
little perv with a phone.
I'm getting mad about it.
Oh
my God, I'm getting mad about it.
Set up sting operation. the rube, like some weird fucking, like you'd almost have to be like, guys, I respect the thought you put into this, but fucking stop.
Yeah.
You're like this Rube Goldberg, fucking perv operation.
I'd be more impressed. That would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I appreciate the skill. Let's use it to something functional that helps society.
Dude, you know what else?
What?
The lady boner invention, which, by the way, when this goes huge, I'm giving you 50-50.
Thank you.
But I'm going to call it, I still want to go with the Peluffo poofer.
Okay.
Because it can go in the front as a boner, or if you suspect a dude's behind you filming, in the back as just a load. It's just a fucking load of doo-doo.
Oh, doo-doo. I was thinking more tail.
I'm a serpent.
Now they're just looking because they're confused, you know?
Now more people are filming because they're archaeologists. Be like, oh my God, I'm a zoologist and you have a tail.
Yeah.
Well, grow a monkey tail, as they used to say in the 10th grade in Slidell, Louisiana, when you would take a shit.
Oh, wow. That's creative. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, grow a monkey tail, and then that became de-evolve.
De-evolve?
Yeah, so it'd be like, hey, bro, I got to go de-evolve because evolve, like...
Oh, Australopithecus.
Yeah.
Got it.
Obviously. Everyone knows Australopithecus. But what is that?
That's the first known man.
Holy fucking balls.
Australopithecus is like the first jump from ape to human because it started walking up straight. So
but did Australopithecus?
Australopithecus?
Did Australopithecus have a tail?
No, because it was more like a primate.
Yeah.
You know.
So when we said, I'm just realizing now, this thing I said for years, it would have to be, because monkeys, you have to go back to like the first monkeys, because I don't think apes have tails.
No.
So you have to go de-evolve.
Times
like
a million.
big
Yeah.
dump. But that would just be dudes filming a butt and then it looks like a fucking dump just appeared. It's like, oh man, I'm not horny no more.
Yeah, good. That's the point.
All right.
Women shit. That's what I want everybody to take away from this episode. Women shit. Treat us like people.
Dude, that is a fantastic t-shirt.
Yeah,
I'm not even
shit.
fucking kidding you. You fired off like 4 merch ideas. But just a t-shirt that says women shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's women shit too.
Yeah.
Well, also
Women poop.
women poop. Like there's this shirt, I'm not making this up. I've seen it 3 times this week. It says eating pussy cures depression.
I
Right?
love that. That's fun.
Yeah, but also I've the guys who wear it, I'm like, oh, this is for you though.
Oh, it's men who wear that?
Men who wear it. I've only seen men wear it.
Oh, I thought women were wearing it.
That would be
That
great.
would be great.
I was like, all right, but you could never wear that shirt as
No.
a woman. Unless you were on the Isle of Lesbo.
Yeah.
Unless you were like at Fire Island on Annie DeFranco Day.
Yeah.
Like you could never, ever walk around a city as a woman with a shirt that says eating pussy cures depression. Unless that was your kink, where you're like,
Yeah.
I just want some random dude named Chuck
To eat my
with
pussy.
just a chin goatee
Yeah.
to fucking rail my box with his tongue.
I need a doctor's note, though. You have to be certified
Yeah.
depressed.
Yeah.
Show me your antidepressants, and then you can eat my pussy.
Holy shit. This someone like, I'm out of Zoloft. Like, well,
Come
you're,
here.
you're not out of snatch, brother. Or I'm not. I got a never-ending supply of labia.
Yeah.
Oh man, hey Chuck, you seem really happy these days. What medication they got you on? Clitoris. I think it's called clitoris.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's
I hope
a
that
pill.
shirt exists.
Yeah, but the guys who wear it though, it's like they look like they're the kind of guys who walk around being like, huh?
Like in
Like
8th
for
grade.
you, like if you're depressed and you're a lady, I'm like, well, are you sad? I got you covered. I got you covered right here with this tea. Because I think there are guys who honestly think that, because every group of guys has that one friend
Yeah.
who you're kind of ashamed to be friends with,
Yes.
but you grew up with / have known for a long time, especially in comedy. We have friends who we started with who are now just annoying, but you're like, we started together, fuck. It's like, being in a fucking, in the military in some ways.
Yeah.
But that one friend who, whenever they're around women, are always like, and the subject of oral sex comes up, they always drop like I can only do it. It's weird. I know, it's weird. It's just like, I can't get off unless she does. I can't, It's just what I know it's crazy, but I'll go down there for 45 minutes. I don't care, an hour. I don't care.
That sounds awful.
Which is also, it's like, hey man, you're telling her you're terrible at cunnilingus.
Yeah.
That's what you're basically saying right now.
And that your dick doesn't work.
and that's it.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That
Opening
sounds
credits only, bro.
awful. I would not fuck that guy.
Yeah, I don't think most people would.
No, they think they're sounding so good. They're just
Yeah.
like, I'm a babe magnet.
Yeah.
Like, nope, not at all. Please get it away.
But those guys are the kind of guys who I think would log on to crotchshots.org.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Or
Crotch
the guys
shots
who
biz.
always like the incels that comment on my YouTube clips. I didn't know that. This is funny. I think it's funny. I was posting on YouTube my clips, like the 30-second or 60-second clips.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you could leave comments until like a week ago, and I started looking at the comics. I've been getting dragged for months.
Really?
I think it's so funny, but it's always just like,
Oh, yeah.
this chicks aren't funny, women aren't funny, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, well, it's not for you. Move along. Don't leave a comment.
I mean, by now, if you're the type of person that loves to leave shitty, hateful comments on at YouTube, anywhere, and you don't realize that the rest of the world sees you as like a sad, pathetic, just fucking avatar. That's all you are.
Yeah.
You're a dumb fucking sad avatar that
Yeah.
no one will ever give a fuck about.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck them.
Yeah. I had one
Yeah.
comment that was really nice. She was like, I actually thought it was really funny.
Yeah,
I
thank
was
you.
like,
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Like it's,
This is who this is for. It was
Yeah.
for like the one girl brave enough to be like, I thought it was really funny.
and that's fine. Go for it. But yeah, these fucking dirtbags who have like 3 followers,
Yeah.
you know,
They
and
just post pictures of themselves playing video games. It's
Yeah.
like, who is this for?
or like I'm okay with trash talking online if you had to put your real shit up there.
Yeah. You have to put your name,
You had to-
age, and location.
You had to be a verified like face,
Yeah.
facial shot, clear picture. You could have like a wacky avatar pic or whatever,
Yeah.
but you actually also connected to that was like a license.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have to have your address, your social, none of that shit, but like your name,
Yeah.
where you live. There you go, age.
Mhm.
And like there, if people were willing to do that,
Yeah.
I would be like, all right, cool. You and your shitty comments are.
Yeah, that's fine.
Welcome.
You truly believe it.
But
and you're willing to stand by it.
99% of them hide behind
Mhm.
the anonymity the internet provides. They're like, oh, whatever, bro. You look like you look like somebody ate Zach Galifianakis or whatever. Oh, hey, look, it's a fatter Artie Lang.
Yeah.
That they say to me. This guy sucks. He's just loud. Hey, man.
I get
You know?
a busted Whitney Cummings. That's what I get. Whitney
Jesus.
Cummings looks rough.
Mm,
I thought it was so funny.
that's,
I laughed out loud when I
yeah.
read that one. That one I was like, thank you.
well, that
I
one,
think Whitney's really pretty,
Yeah.
so I'll be a busted Whitney Cummings.
that's also like that guy's only masturbated to 3 female comedians, and 2 of them are Whitney.
Yeah.
You know, and he's like, "They're all chicks, bro." Whitney.
Yeah.
He probably watched Whitney.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that show.
He probably
Rest in peace, Crystalia.
yeah. He probably dressed.
Speaking of creeps.
Yeah. Just filming crotches.
Yeah.
With a camera crew. I mean, he was. We're not saying he was, but
But we're also can't
No.
prove that he wasn't.
at this point,
I mean.
dude, that's it. Yeah. So today you basically shut down a perv op.
I mean, maybe, but I also could have failed and just embarrassed myself by telling a teenager to delete the photo like a goddamn grown. Like
Look, we are comedians. I think it is a lot harder. Like when we feel embarrassment on any level, anyone around us who is not a comedian feels an embarrassment. On
yeah, that's true.
thrice to 10, 20 times.
Yeah.
So like that dude might have just been, I'm gonna ride the train all day filming crotches.
Yeah.
And then after he was like, I'm gonna get off here.
Yeah. I'm gonna fucking stop.
Yeah. And then he got off, he was like, I'm gonna get a slice.
Yeah.
I'm hungry from all this perving. And then he was like, just give it to me cold.
Yeah.
And he ate that
I
slice.
don't deserve hot pizza.
All right. And one of the pepperonis wasn't fully cooked and he ate it and got salmonella because it was pork.
Oh, we can only hope.
Right. And he's going to be shitting his pants for the next 2 or 3 weeks. And during that time, at his parents' house, shitting his pants, he might be like, you know what? I need to change things.
Yeah. I think women also shit their pants.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
I think that's a thing.
I'm just going to start throwing shit at chicks.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw bags of poop at women on the fucking train because they were mean to me, that one. That one
I know. I just doubled down and created a bigger incel. Women always tell me what to do. I hate this.
Listen, if they're already at the edge, you know, like Joker, just give them a little push.
Give them a little push.
You know, if they don't fall, they weren't meant to be.
Ugh.
Creeps. Wait, what's okay? That beef, I believe, we have gotten to a point. Yes.
Yeah.
So that beef, I would say, if that were beef were raw when you came in,
Yeah.
did we cook it at all?
What does that mean?
Like have we cooked the beef?
Yeah, I feel better venting
You
about
feel
it.
better about it, yeah.
Yeah.
What temperature would you say it's at now? Is it
Oh, it's a medium rare.
medium rare?
Yeah, yeah.
If we
yeah,
can get
yeah.
to medium rare, that's great.
Yeah.
Still a little bloody.
Still a little
Still
bloody.
a little, so you could.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I feel more empowered to say something the next time I see it.
There you go.
You know, and just maybe put my hand in front of that guy's
Yeah.
camera and be like, "Hello, people see you."
Just another merch idea.
Yeah, people see you.
No, like one of those fans.
Yeah.
But just that says like stop filming perv or
Yeah.
people see you just put in front of a camera.
Yeah, that could be fun.
You know, another merch idea.
Yeah.
Should call this podcast merch ideas.
Yeah.
You know, just complain and I'll give you 15 merch ideas.
Yeah.
What's another one?
Okay, this one.
Because I see you got a list.
I got a list.
We're at least going to get to another one.
Okay, good. This one, I don't know. It's been bothering the shit out of me. And it's a little thing, but it makes me nuts.
Okay.
There is an epidemic in the male comedy world of them replying to things with the word sure. It makes me crazy. You know that guy I'm talking about? Sure. Sure? Give me a fucking answer. Do you either know who I'm talking about or not? Don't just fucking go with it, you know? Sure.
Wait. Are you sure it's just comics? Is that just life?
There's like 5 comics who do it, and every time they do it, I want to slap them across the face.
So
you either connect with me or you don't. You either know who I'm talking about. It's literally, you're shrugging. I don't care. That's what you're saying to me. I'm trying to talk to you about a thing, and you're, sure, whatever you say. Sure. Yeah. Do you know this guy I'm talking about? Sure. Yes or no? Sure is not a fucking answer. It makes me so mad.
Wait, so what if
I can't.
it's just what if
such a beta cuck response to everything.
What if the person's just like, I'm letting you talk, so I'm just giving you acknowledgement?
I hate it. Give me more of an acknowledgement. What is sure? Sure is like, I'd rather be somewhere else. You know, like
so
sure.
Is sure the like live in person verbal version of K on a text?
Yes.
Yeah,
it's like, why even? Am I talking to air? What is happening here?
Sure.
Yeah, they think they sound cool and like hip and like, oh sure.
Wow.
I hate it. I fucking hate it.
You think they think they sound cool and hip?
They think they're being like conversational and like casual. Too casual.
Wow.
It's too cash.
Okay.
I hate it. Sure.
I think
as a response.
I think you just like this is you like you're on the board and people are like clapping and you did like a triple Lindy deep dive into this. I have never.
Just wait. You're gonna hear it so often now, and you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
I've certainly heard it.
It doesn't make you crazy.
Well, I guess
it's so dismissive.
Wait.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Oh!
It's not like that. Like that. No. I know. I was like, fuck. Which one can she get to fastest?
If they didn't stay, you'd get this one.
But no. You're saying but like I just did.
Yeah. Like I'll be talking like, oh, I met my friend.
Wait. How about this? Wait. You give me the example. I'm like,
okay.
No. I was doing a podcast with Mike Albanese. You know,
sure.
and he. Oh, that. Just a quick little.
Sure.
How do you feel about that, Mike, by the way? People fucking saying your name.
It's great. I also say sure intentionally to people just because I don't. Like I use that when I'm actually bored. I'll be like, sure.
Yeah, I hate it.
I say like 3 times in a row.
I hate it.
Intentionally.
Well, now we know. Now we know if Mike gives you his boredom level.
Sure.
If you got a triple sure.
Whoop,
ain't as bad as a quadruple sure.
Yeah.
If he goes to a quintuplet, you're fucking. He's probably asleep.
He's sleeping. His
But
eyes are fluttering closed.
He's actually snoring in your face.
Oh,
wait, so what if someone is it just the word sure, or is it the delivery of the word?
Both. It's
wow.
both. Sure is not an acknowledgement. It's like barely an acknowledgement of what the other person is saying. It is so dismissive. Does that make sense? So like Steve did it. I love my boyfriend more than anyone on this fucking planet. I love him so much. I'm going to marry this man. The other day I was just literally like saying my day to him. And then I was like, oh, I was talking to, what's his name? God, the guy who was doing this, or like, oh, he hosts at like New York Comedy Club a lot. I can't remember his name, but you know what I'm talking about. And he goes, oh, sure. Like, sure. And I was just like, you just want me to finish the fucking story. You don't even care. But the amount of male comics who do it, who are just like, sure. Sure. I could throw a microphone at their fucking heads.
I have never, I did not know this was a thing.
It's a thing.
That my male counterparts, have I done this to you?
I can give you 6 names right now.
Have I ever done it?
No.
Wait, okay.
I wouldn't be here. If I was getting a sure from you, I wouldn't be here. I'll tell you that.
Wait. So hold on. But what if someone's like, yeah? What if yeah? What if they say yeah?
Yeah,
okay?
because that's like a yes. It is. Sure is like it's the shrugging yes.
Okay, wait. Actually, the more you're saying it, the more I'm okay. Because sure is I know I hate when people say it because I do. So by the way, I'm on your side here. Just I didn't realize it was.
Roll the table.
Yeah, but B, sure always says to me like, if I say sure to you, what I'm actually saying is I actually don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But
Yes!
Continue.
Yeah.
Continue.
And I also don't care. I don't
Okay,
care
yeah.
for clarification.
I can see that. I can
It's like
see that.
I'm just talking to a wall. I may as well just be talking to a wall.
Like, okay, this is a diagnosis coming. Ready?
Okay.
I'm about to thermometer this beef,
Mhm.
which is, so you like myself, we're both.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of we're both just
Stand to attention.
but we're both very like some would say passionate,
Yes.
some would say emotional, some would say too much. Lots would say annoying.
Yeah.
Most would say frustratingly fucking, just oblivious to any social surroundings because you're just shouting off, being the center of attention, maybe inspiring people, maybe changing their path for a day, maybe making them feel better about this mortal coil. Some would say this thing, but we're both a lot.
Yeah.
So when you're talking to someone and they just give you the most minute, because you say sure, yes, sure, but I guess that one always,
Yeah,
when someone
that one's-
says, I guess,
But they're saying it because they think it's like, they just think it's like chill.
that's interesting.
That drives me crazy. Sure.
That's interesting that you think it's chill because I always see it as they have no other words.
Like if I was like, do you like iced coffee? Sure. That's not a response. You either like iced coffee or you don't like iced coffee. Sure. What the fuck is sure? Do you like iced coffee? Answer the fucking question.
I mean, yeah, I fucking do.
Then great. Have an opinion. Don't be a fucking cunt.
Now I know this with you. Anything you ask, I have to be like, yeah, Caitlin. Yeah, Caitlin.
Have an opinion.
I do want another round.
Don't just roll with whatever I
love
say.
booze.
I mean, it makes me so nuts. Sure.
What do you
mean, sure?
Do you think this is because you are
No, they do it with everybody. They're just fucking hip, trying to do it.
That's okay. I guess that's the point. If this was a flight we're taking and we're co-piloting, and you were the pilot, and I was a co-pilot, and you were like, everything you're mad about was like, turn 6 knots to them, like, Roger, and the plane would just be flying smooth until you were like, because it's hip. I'd be like, what? And I'd turn the wrong way, and there'd be turbulence.
It's like.
Because hip is the one I'm like, that's where you sort of lose me. Where
It's like too cool for school.
Wow.
They're like, I'm fucking chill. I'm hanging. Like I'm cool.
Did you grow? Was this a NorCal thing? When like
no, it's just started happening in the past year.
Sure.
Ah,
No, I didn't mean to do it like that. I meant to just say like that.
I'll rip this off.
I meant just.
Okay.
What have I done? I'm sorry. But you're saying sure, as in you've just now started hearing people say sure more.
Yeah.
But in a cool way.
One comic started doing it, and now all his little friends do it.
That's how it goes.
And it makes me crazy because it's so beta. It is so just, I'll go along with whatever you say.
Well,
sure.
that is what that's most people's default setting, I think.
Beta?
In society. Yes. I think everyone wants to project, act, think, say they are alpha. But alpha requires work.
Mm-hmm.
That, like even actual alphas would tell you alpha is not this easy. Just like,
Yeah.
I am the lion and all of you follow me. But like, I think most motherfuckers out there in reality are at their default and even at their best beta.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's why there's so many, not just in comedy, in music, in fucking restaurant work, in fucking finance, in any field, in probably education, there's cliques.
Yes.
Right? And cliques are comprised of a bunch of betas following the one beta they think is an alpha.
Yeah.
And they probably deep down inside know that beta is not an alpha, but they just want to accept like, well, that's the king. I think there's probably only about 18 alphas on the planet.
Probably.
In reality. True alpha.
Yeah.
Probably about, let's go 30 to be honest.
Yeah.
But like there's a lot of betas acting. Like, and I see what you're saying though, where it's like, yeah, sure, you fit in. It's cool. Okay, I see what you're saying now.
Sure.
It is cool to not to seem like you don't give a shit. It is cool to seem like you don't give a shit. And that has been around for fucking ever. Like 15 years ago, it was the hipster.
Yeah.
It was like the thick rimmed glasses, sort of like, I mean, depending on what era we're talking about, but you know, like people would say ironic band T-shirts. You see that more than ever. I don't think I think it was like ironic. Like you didn't actually use Costco motor oil, or you know, or whatever. You know, you never actually worked at a time saver. You know what I mean? But like, but it was that motherfucker who was just like, yeah, whatever, like that. And now it's like the flat brim hat, sort of like, you know, depending. I mean, the shirt could be anything. It's usually for me just hat and sneakers. That kid who's like hat and sneakered up, who's just acting like, I guess, like they're just like, it sucks that I got to be here in this thing that's actually kind of great. Like, I'm talking just about stand-up, but, you know, they exist all over the world. But that attitude is always, it's been for women as well, just the sort of like the ditz or like the Daria type, you know? But like, yeah, the word sure, I guess, to me, now that you're saying it over and over again, seems like their battle cry. Of like their way of being like, I just fit in. Doesn't even matter. I don't care. Do I even fit in? You tell me. Fuck it. But I've never boiled it down to one word before.
It's one word, and it's conversational, and they're literally just like, yeah, carry on. Sure. And it's just like, I'm trying to connect with you.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy.
Now when I'm around you, I'm just gonna avoid the word entirely.
Absolutely best advice
Even
you've given yourself.
Yeah. Like if
I'll
you're like,
flip my shit.
if I'm like, fuck, I think I'm on it. I think I gotta go. I think I'm on in 15 minutes. And you'd be like, are you positive? And I'd be like, yes. Only positive.
Even if you said, sure am. Are you positive? Sure am.
Oh, I could throw an am on there?
Yeah, because then it's like, yes. It's,
right.
you know, it's like, that's more of a saying. Sure. Oh my God. What are you even talking about?
Okay.
It makes me nuts.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. It's like walking around with your pants unbuttoned.
It's like, Mike, what's your favorite thing about recording podcasts?
When they're over.
Sure.
Damn.
Doesn't that sound so condescending and pissy?
It is.
Yeah.
Sure. Also, what a shitty answer.
But at least it was an answer.
Yeah, at least it was an answer.
All right, so you need people. I'm gonna replace need, want. You want people in your life. Just have a fucking stance.
Just have a stance.
Right.
And it's okay if you don't have a stance. Just explain yourself. Don't just go along with whatever I say.
Now I want to do this. Watch. Ask me a question.
What's your favorite color?
Fuck you.
Yeah.
See, at least I got.
I feel it.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
I know
like,
a little bit. I know
yeah,
about you. I know something about you.
Yeah. He doesn't care for colors.
Yeah.
You know?
He's too busy. He doesn't need colors. All right. He's wearing all black. He's got to go. All right.
Who gives a shit?
Exactly.
Colors are a distraction. And then I start getting into my thing of like, colors are a distraction. Okay? Where do you think racism came from?
Yeah.
If you didn't care about colors. And then I just start going off, and you're like, sure. And I'm like, oh,
yes!
You get it back to me.
It's like, do you have a favorite color? Sure. Then you learn nothing.
Yeah.
Tell me what your favorite. Yes, it's this. No, I like them all.
If I got to be honest, I go between burgundy and teal. It's so weird.
That's great. I learned about you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But that is, okay.
Very niche.
But we are, no. Because we live our lives being open books.
Mm-hmm.
And like, imagine if we were all books in a library.
Yeah.
And you're like, read me. And then there's one book that's like, Yeah, like, whatever, I'm just here. Here's my, and you're like, you're a book.
Yeah.
Why don't you want to be open?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, because I'm not a comedian. Yeah. I'm not a podcaster.
Yeah.
I just want to live my life. But you're talking about people who actually do these things.
Yes. It's.
Well, we just got our first meme. The Caitlin growl.
It makes me livid.
Well,
Anyway,
actually,
sorry for screaming at you.
I want you to scream. It's what we need to happen on this podcast. You have to fucking let it the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so have an opinion.
Have an opinion.
Doesn't matter what it is.
No.
You respect someone's just opinion versus lack of. Even if it's an opinion you 1,000% disagree with.
Yeah.
Versus someone just being like, uh-huh.
Yeah, sure.
That's the one that gets me.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Ooh, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Ooh, now I'm
Are we
with
even
it.
talking? Are we
It's like,
even
what is
talking?
it? What is it?
Yeah.
What am I? Am I so boring you can't even use an actual word?
Yeah.
I'll take sure over uh-huh. I'll take it. Call me, like he's be like, you know what I mean? He'd be like, dork. Fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Call me
Yeah.
a dork,
Mhm.
which I'm all right with.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right, that's a fucking A. We cooked the double-decker beef.
That last one's a little crazy. I understand it's
No.
not a universal.
Wait, no. Here you go. I'm saying no.
Okay.
It's not a little crazy.
All
We're
right.
all a little crazy.
We're all a little crazy. That one
Everyone-
makes me nuts.
Everyone's got those little fucking things that make them nuts.
Yeah.
And most people won't talk about them because they're like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And then they just leave it inside and it rots and festers. And then one day someone's like, hey, honey, are you sure about, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you, I love you. I don't understand. Please.
Yeah.
What have I done?
Yeah.
You know, it's that.
Yeah.
So get them out.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
it.
I appreciate you sharing those with me.
Yeah. I'm sure the levels on this podcast are all over the place because boy, did I get amped.
Hey,
Sorry.
this is why you're here. Caitlin Peluffo, don't you worry. We're going to plug all your shit
Great.
on the tail end.
Come hear
But
me
just,
scream at people.
I say, I can't say it enough. At least she'll be screaming an opinion
Yeah.
and you'll laugh your ass off because mama's coming.
Mama's coming.
All right. Thank you, Caitlin.
Sure.
Oh!